Huzzah.
Yep.
Did we play last time? I thought we just sat around and talked.
We talked to a lot of people. Remy got back into the shadows.
That was exciting.
Yeah, back in the shadows. Giraffe's
mean, we-
dead.
Didn't like murder anybody about it, but like that was actually, in terms of storyline development, pretty cool.
I disagree. We did murder somebody.
Did we? Or
Giraffe.
did we seek justice?
Durap.
No sanctioned murder.
I believe that's
At
called
some-
assassination.
At some point, it becomes an execution, right? Like, how many people did he betray and kill himself? All right, so like, how much authority and size do we need for it to be okay for us to kill somebody? Because countries get away with it all the time. Some of them are pretty small.
We also killed some nobles at a feast.
That's true.
It was the feast for the fucking tournament.
Yeah, the feast for sucking new Omeranian dick.
Did they have an announcement at the feast announcing us as the winners of that tournament, by the way? Oh man, that sons of bitches.
Well, they're butthurt about it.
Yeah.
Probably better because they would have drawn attention to us not signing the book.
Everybody who signed the book turned into a tiefling and swore their allegiance to a demon.
Yeah, and condemn their souls to eternity of hellfire.
Devil.
And servitude to
Devil.
Oberon. Oh, you're right. Devil.
Come on, man. Don't get them confused.
I'm sorry. You're right. That is
Racist.
Yeah.
Fucking racist, Nick.
Big difference. Yeah.
Let's see. And they used the dagger that we stole, well, didn't steal, but recovered from the Cult of a Million Eyes to initiate the transformation.
Don't feel good about
Yeah,
that.
they like.
Although to be
they
fair,
sliced it again.
Callum's hands are clean on that one.
It's true. He was not
That
part
was
of
that was a Milo mistake. So I also just want to point out in the campfire chat, right? This is probably a little bit harder to forget because it happened more recently, but Callum has been expressing much more open dissatisfaction with the degree of subtlety being taken. He's like very ready for direct action and just gonna have a pretty hard time moving forward, not like balling to the walling over this Omeranian devil worshipping stuff. Like if we come across a patrol of theirs out there, like dawn.
You just want to kill him. You just want to
Yeah.
kill anybody that is aligned with the devils at Oberon.
Choosing like I'm not saying I'm gonna go burn down villages with Omerani citizens in them, but like
that's Runa's job.
So, yeah, right. But like somebody who's
barracks.
Somebody who's taken a vow to serve them, somebody who flies their colors, anybody who's wearing their armor, patrolling for their cause. Like these guys are open. No, it's not. It's
we
not
are in like their capital.
Yeah, but like at this, like Callum, bear in mind that when you said, "What if we poisoned the Grand Commissar?" Callum was like, "That isn't gonna work. There's no way that the poison is gonna be enough to kill him on his own. We'll probably have to finish it ourselves." Callum was suggesting that we do that, right? And then jump up on the table and run the guy through, and then what happens after that happens.
Oh man.
That was what he was ready to sign on to do. I'm with it. I'm down. I'm in. Let's go. And you guys are like, that might be a little extreme. It's like, correct.
Well, I think that would be a little suicidal.
Correct.
Yeah, but also probably better for Oberon. I don't know.
And that's what I'm talking about, right?
Would it be like, wouldn't just the next person step up and continue the process?
Terrific question. And we don't know enough
Yeah.
to answer that question yet.
I feel
No,
like
because the next
actually-
person would be Terminus Bishop, and he seems like a nice guy. Seems
Well,
like
and that's a question again, like with the unavailability of Mr. Terminus. I haven't been able to answer this, but at one point I did have Callum ask if Terminus would be a leader who like took devilish vows and suffered that eternal damnation and that curse for the sake of protecting his people, or whether he would also do this same thing where like he sought to bring every person under that vow. Right, because there's a nobility in like being a leader and saying I will trade my soul for the well-being of my people, and there is not that in being a leader and saying let's all surrender our souls to evil in exchange for my nation being greater.
See, I feel like there's a slippery slope there because that's like what they say about Asmodeus.
What do they say about us?
He was the only one that, or this is from the campfire chat with Terminus. Was Asmodeus was the only one of the gods that stood against the demons in the blood war, and it was his sacrifice that led to the like everyone else being able to prosper and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, Bishop Terminus loves Asmodeus.
Constantine Terminus loves Asmodeus.
Yeah, Constantine. Sorry, I get those mixed up.
Yeah. So again, but like
they're pretty much same.
at some point, Callum
like-
and Terminus might have to fight.
Possible.
I feel like everyone often forgets that Childers did play the redeemed version of Bishop Terminus in the last campaign that we did, or one of the campaigns that we did here. Yeah,
Hellbred?
and he was like chaotic good and was out to redeem himself.
That might be part of the reason I say Bishop Terminus all the
It,
time.
it makes sense. It's the second Terminus character.
I honestly get confused enough by you guys doing that I just usually call him Terminus. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got that. But again, Callum doesn't really care if he has a pact with Asmodeus. He cares if he's trying to foist that pact on, like, if he becomes leader of these people and then tries to perpetuate the same way that the current Omerani situation is developing, Callum's got an issue. He's like, if he's just a devil warlock, like, all right, fine. That's a you thing. That's your soul. It's your choice. Fuck you. I think they just had a big party and everyone's having a great time. That's it, really.
Aren't they going to Korth?
Yeah.
Well, they got a traffic ticket and they're gonna fight it.
To get to Gideon?
Negotiate peace with Korth so that they can invade Gideon safely. At least that's the assumption.
This would be a great time to have a map up.
Yeah.
No, Jason, that looks backwards. I was looking at the other one. I think that yours is backwards.
Invert your screen.
Okay, so let's talk about Gideon is normally the producer of a great deal of crops and has stopped. And Omeron, the big dark one, is going to negotiate a non-aggression pact with their northern neighbors in order to go plunder and get their hands on all of the crops that were originally offered to them in a trade agreement, which haven't been coming because the production has fallen.
So, just like out of character, pretty sure Gideon and this is outside my character knowledge. I would think Gideon and Omeron have had like a feud, like ongoing rivalry feud. Like this isn't just like because of the green we're gonna invade, but more like this is like an old
Hate,
hatred
new
between
blood.
the two.
Could mean an
Yeah, that
excuse.
is being the grain is just an excuse, the scapegoat for going in this time.
Talk to me about the previous administration that just got ousted in Omeron. Right.
Yeah, I think so. That's it. Yeah. I just I reviewed the articles on World Anvil about all the different nations just last night. That's actually what gave me the idea to work on a world map, because I was looking on there. I was like, this World Anvil thing needs a world map. So I'm gonna make a nice looking one. So that's in the works.
Can you resend the link to that?
So we're rescuing Ratchet. That's the plan, now, right?
What was Cobra and
think so.
Sephora's? So his deific alignment would be to himself then, right? What was his pantheon? What was his portfolio?
Domain,
Yeah.
leadership, and nobility.
Which is entirely unaligned.
He's lawful good. It's lawful, for sure. Lawful good. Benevolent leadership, sort of like
Benevolent, firm leader.
He was sponsored by Heronius.
All right.
and his divine, I think his divine rank is like 1. He's not like a powerful god, but he's sort of a sub god under Hieronius, a god of
Just high enough up that he can't do anything to help now.
yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're at the top of the stack, you get to make the rules.
I actually feel like the lower in the stack you are, the more likely you would be able to intervene.
Not if you're sub-godding under somebody else who's pretty serious about rules.
Fair.
Of a whole new ladder.
Yes.
Very loyal houses.
But isn't Anvil Downs Hephaestus's like home? Yeah.
And we think that this boy is currently being put to work manufacturing large-scale magical weapons for the Omarani military.
He's definitely being used to craft them arms and armor.
But he still owes one to Joel.
It's true.
And we know he's a gunsmith and an expert crafter of arms. So
Well, it's a shame Milo isn't here to high-five him, but it is what it is.
he's definitely an asset to their military, and freeing him, I think, should weaken it significantly, or at least that's the hope.
If he's
He
in
could be
some
an
sort of-
asset to us then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if he's in some
As a
sort of
friend.
indentured servitude to these guys, then there's probably a group of other craftsmen there too that are also helping against their will. So
Yeah.
we
And you,
should,
and you know
Now
what?
it's sounds strategic.
We have the perfect alibi for going there. I'm
Yeah.
just going to cash in on my weapon.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Callum is in the mood to give anybody an ally at this point. I think the first
No.
person who asks us what we're doing here is just going to get cleaved in half with a radiant blade.
That's gonna make things really hard to do.
well, we
The name of the place, Anvil Downs, that does sound like a manufacturing hub to me. It's got the word anvil right in there. You know they're doing smithing.
It's Forge World.
I mean, we have to kind of admit where we got the name Hephaestus, right?
Yeah, that's straight out of Greek mythology.
Yeah, he's the guy who forged lightning bolts on Olympus for Zeus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Paul made that up.
Yeah, definitely a Paul original.
100% original. Oh, so Hephaestus was formerly a house that were not nobles, but were raised to nobility. Yeah,
That could be us someday.
seems a little
Right now, we're just
hypocritical.
marquees.
Well, the thing about people who weren't nobility and then became nobility is they tend to forget pretty quickly that they came from non-nobility.
I'll never forget.
especially if they're like 1 or 2 generations removed.
Yeah.
All it takes.
No, it's not. It's a loyaltocracy. Anybody who's willing to swear their soul's allegiance can rise. That's all it takes. You don't have to be good at a damn thing. Is it? Loyalty is
the
in
merits
and of
of
itself
loyalty.
not a positive quality. Loyalty to the correct place can be helpful, but loyalty to stupidity is in fact stupidity contagious.
You've gotta earn the right to be able to sell your soul
Do you?
in this new administration.
Smart.
So on the agenda we've got rescuing Ratchet. It would be I would love to somehow sabotage this effort to make a truce with Korath, but that's happening really soon. So I don't know what we can do. We also wanted to.
We would have to
warn
postpone
Gideon.
the Ratchet operation. It's the only way.
We also need to check in on the rebels in the Northeast, the only people in Omeron that are actually resisting the new Omeron rule. How
It sounds
slaughtered
to
is-
me like it's time for a split-up montage.
I mean,
There's a plague.
Hmm.
I don't know. I have to look at the chat.
I think there's a pretty big spelling bee going on in Gideon right now.
I don't know if you guys heard the news, but Remy's a made man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not helpful.
It's true.
Oh, we were there.
It was the losing side. Still not convinced it was the wrong side.
Did we get news of a plague while we were there?
dude,
Okay.
No, yeah, we just got it from the correspondence. It's the only mention, I think.
I guess Serenity Valley's out in the western part of that continent, or that country, is it not? Near Holderheck? Okay.
Yeah, they
Probably a
got it
place
from
that's already been struck by drought pretty hard.
cavorting from those dirty damn dwarves is how they got that plague, I'm sure.
Probably the Lichen Waste. Yeah, those are the connections I was trying to get to. It's
Now, the lichen waste is named because of all the lichen that grows on the
yeah,
on the ground
sands.
out there, right?
Yeah.
um,
It's actually a major
Oh,
source of the
I've
oxygen
got
that
them all pulled up now.
we breathe here in Saladia.
I don't know that the Adventurers 5 are probably hanging out with House Slaughter over in the Northeast somewhere,
No, so,
being pinned down by Omeron, man.
yeah,
He's gotta
Nick,
go help him out.
Nick, your correspondence was about the Halfling caravan outside of Drake's Reach.
That's where it is.
Plans a possible invasion. Shadowthorn believes their power may be harnessed and lands conquered to benefit Omeron. But the army will not spare any soldiers.
Sorry.
And it's from Count Crevel.
How do you harness something without sparing any soldiers to take it?
I think they were asking for whoever the correspondence was to assist.
There's two
maybe.
giraffe, was it not?
Let me see.
Graph's guy was Cecil, who was tracking the Halfling caravan.
Yeah, it was awaiting further instructions from Cecil. Requests that scouts go to the Wildlands. Plans a possible invasion. Shadowthorn believes their power may be harnessed and lands conquered for the benefit of Omeron. Army will not spare any soldiers, and it was written by Count Orvel.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Plans of possible invasion into the wildlands or out of the
Yeah.
wildlands?
And Nick, you have the correspondence. I was
I
just
think
going
it's
on the
into
notes from the
Omeron
video.
borders the wildlands on every side except for the ocean. So it would be, in my mind, into the wildlands.
But I'm saying, like, are they sure they're not reporting that there's something in the wildlands
Coming out.
coming out?
Oh,
Because
I did
if
not
it's
even
somebody reporting
consider that.
intelligence like that, that's the way I would think of it. But I also could be missing some of the context from the actual correspondence.
Yeah, Nick,
it
I
says
think
we
Nick
are
has the actual
invading the
letter.
wildlands.
Okay, that's pretty clear then.
That
Well,
seems-
scouting may be more accurate with plans of a possible invasion. Yeah. I know it seems like folly. Shouts and believes the power. Yeah, they're looking for something in there. You're looking probably if okay. Well, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know that. I'm not too worried about the wildlands. The wildlands are going to take care of themselves. They're wildlands. In my mind, if they invade the wildlands, they're going to solve it for us to colonize to make it.
So, is this a plague manufactured? Let me see.
It's in the grain.
They're asking to use the Dalgalon for quarantine.
It's in the grain, and it's turning everyone undead.
Oh shit!
They
What?
call it, yeah.
Damn.
They call it the scourge.
Yeah.
That's really bad. Oh, who was that? How'd they survive? So she's like a baby?
We just had two totally different references there.
Yeah, it does not look like this is manufactured as far as we know, because they're talking about exploiting a cure if they come up with one. Written by Malthus.
Wait. Isn't Malthus the guy that was the head of the Dalgalon there?
Yeah, so the actual, I'll reshare it, but this was Callum's letter.
But I think we had already discussed before a desire to go get Ratchet.
Yeah, definitely Ratchet is next on the agenda. Dude, we don't have to stay in Red Roofs anymore. We go in Dalgalons now. Dalgalons.
I say we're friends with a made man here. Made half
Yeah,
man.
now we
halfling.
can just act like D-bags all the time. And tell people to put it on our tab and stuff, and not back to the
I'm gonna slick my hair back and get some sloppy steaks.
Yeah.
Your hair
It's
is
spaghetti.
slicked back.
My hair is not slicked back. My actual hair?
No, that's from the.
It'll slick back real nice.
Oh, I gotcha.
Sloppy steaks. Chicken spaghetti.
Oh, it's backwards. Oh, that was the right way, I mean.
Yeah.
So how far is it from us, and how far is it from Day's End? Like, does it make sense for us to use the magic mirrors to go to Day's End and then travel from there?
Oh yeah.
That's a significant amount of time.
Time is of the essence.
Mary, see if these magic mirrors still work.
I'm gonna try it out. I go up to we go to that shop, and because we're with the made man, I'm sure that they just let us in, go to the mirror room, open up the mirrors, and I look at them. What do I see?
I think we decided not to.
We decided not
In the
to
end.
because it would look bad. So whose mansion is it now? Is it Scott's mansion?
I don't think so.
Mm. Yeah, I was just say, did he have heirs? Like, what did his will say? So then it's it's part of the Omeron now again.
Oh.
I think that's how that works.
We might want to swipe that mirror and take it somewhere else. I don't know.
Maybe if we just set up shop there, nobody will say anything.
Squatters.
We lived here.
Yeah.
Or we haven't been there yet. Wait, didn't we come from Days End to there? To the mirror?
That one's interesting. Why is there a Dalatun symbol on that one?
No, but didn't we get to the mansion through the mirror?
No.
So that other one must be Days End, right? Like, because we knew he was traveling 2 Days End from the mansion.
I go through it. Do I hear any noise from anywhere outside of this office? Okay, well, I don't know if I go back to the mirror and I wave people through and I say shh. Okay,
Nice.
well, still I wave people through and I say shh.
Sandwiches haven't been invented yet. No. It's true. But sandwiches are from like the 1800s, believe it or not.
Well, they're talking about putting some gabagool on some bread.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
Well, I wait for the rest of the party to come through the front mirror.
before I go through the mirror, I like touch the side where like everyone else like goes through. Like what? Like does my hand go through? Like you said, it's like a cool liquid. Okay. Before I go through, I touch the middle mirror. Okay, that's probably good. We don't want any like invasions from the mirror dimension like coming through and
Yeah.
tearing shit up. So I go through the Days End portal, or the office with everybody else.
Nice.
Well, Scott should be. I feel like
Yeah, just follow me. Act like you guys have been here before. Just- yeah, I'm just gonna open up the door and walk it up there.
Oh wow, my old stomping grounds. That's weird. Why would Durab build an office on here? But well, I guess must have captured Ratchet at some point, and I guess his office too. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll take my time and have a little stroll through memory lane, walking through this old workshop. A mysterious powder? Huh.
I
Oh,
say
weird.
you should give it a sniff, but it sounds like you already sniffed it.
Yeah.
Somebody dropped.
Uh-oh.
Do you smell sulfur?
Not powder anywhere near the forge. That's fucking crazy.
I'm gonna take like a little pinch of it to try and identify later.
Are there any like weapons or armor or anything like hanging out around here? I inspect them to determine their quality and craftsmanship.
What happened to the people who were speaking?
Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder what they decided.
I don't know, that soup place sounded pretty good. Sorry, Soup John.
Lead cheeks, what are you eating?
Since Durap was the like Lord of Days End or whatever under the Omeron government.
Baron, right?
Yeah.
Baron, yeah. And the Midvale has just up and left. There's probably a power vacuum in Days End right now, which I find interesting. Well, yeah.
They paid the shadows.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I always felt like Days End was kind of like almost its own entity within Omeron in previous campaigns.
Yeah, so let's leave the workshop. I kind of want to walk the streets a little bit and see what the mood of the city is. Whether there's like Hephaestus guards or banners flying. I want to see who's in control right now. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe Flaming Lantern. Yeah, I think it's Flaming Lantern. I have it written down.
I want to check out the crater where Midvale used to be. Oh.
I wonder where they went. What direction was it heading last time I saw it? Smart. It's probably an Anacreon.
Yeah. Seems like a smart way to go. But
Yeah.
that D in between Omeron and Midvale.
Gavin's Bay.
Gavin's Bay, that's what it is.
Named
Okay.
Gavin's Bay because I don't know, was he dead in there? He didn't die there, did he? I'm thinking of that in my head. I might be making it up, I don't know.
Or they went to the Wildlands. That's also that direction.
Yeah.
I heard that they're
had to go through or around the Wildlands, I think.
I heard they're trying to rename Gavin's Bay to Terminus Bay.
Yeah.
There's a big push for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's their pre-crime unit.
That makes sense. If only she could have divined the fact that she'd become a tiefling. Well, now I want to know what house she's from.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else we want to do in Day's End before we leave. I
No.
don't think I have anything.
No, just ready to travel.
I mean, we got gold to spend, right?
It is
I don't think we got time for that. I don't think we really got time for that.
We don't need to.
Dude.
Now let's go get Ratchet.
I'd visit my parents, but they moved to Korth. Yeah.
Yeah. How many days if we take a Zeppelin? Nice.
Dude, can we do that? I fucking do. Oh shit. Well, we'll get closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a volcano erupts, that really affects the air quality too. So if you have asthma, it can be very dangerous.
So you don't want to take a Zeppelin?
Guess we're going by foot. Unless we have a caravan, which we probably
Well,
don't.
if the volcano erupts and you're immune to fire, you could swim in the magma.
That's true.
Lava.
Yeah.
Well, if you dive down deep enough, you'll be swimming through the mag.
True.
Cool. So yeah, let's get right on our journey. It's still morning because we just came here right away.
You get some horses.
It's lava, but it's
Sweet.
It reminds me of the Shadowlands. At least the the blackened
Shadowlands are
out
not
sky.
far from here, right? Or no, sorry, I'm thinking of the Wildlands.
Shadowfell. Sorry. But
In
I
general-
understand now why the Terminuses are all assholes.
Is it really dry here?
Lack of vitamin D.
As we travel, whenever I see some shrubbery on the side of the road or some trees, I will geyser some water to it to help, green up the area a little bit. Yes, from my decanter of endless water.
yeah. You should just keep that thing upside down while we travel. Water
You gotta
everything.
activate it with the command word every 6 seconds.
I don't understand how any place could be in a drought when
Magic
a
like that.
decanter of endless water exists.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a shame they changed Artificer because Runa could just program one of those the level 1 Artificer ability, magical tinkering or whatever, to just say the command word on repeat, and you just start a river with that thing.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah. it's
Don't gnomes
30
have something
gallons.
similar?
Huh?
I don't know if they can do message. Sorry.
It's 30 gallons every 6 seconds. That's like a fire hose. A lot.
Yeah, it's a ton of water.
It is. Well, it's like 240 pounds of water. But yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Scott have a sweet like little hut thing?
I did, and then Bard changed that I no longer have
Oh,
Mark of Hospitality, so
bummer.
Camping it is.
Right.
actually, I still actually do have Lena's tiny hut. Yeah, so we can have a tiny hut.
Oh,
There we
sweet.
go.
That really helps. Crap.
Do we need to worry about food? Should we have bought rations at day's end?
I also believe I have Create Food and Water. Let me check.
There we go.
Excellent.
We have endless water. So,
Yeah, that's kind of what I was asking, if anyone had create food or water. We had my rations.
every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep. I got to see what I can make. Probably nothing special.
How about some soup?
Well, I just invented this new thing. It's like you take meat and cheese and you put it on bread.
You call it a Remy?
Yeah.
Way
Yep.
ahead of your time.
Called a Restwell.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know if I do still have that because I have that on my list, create food and water, again, because it came from Mark of Hospitality. Mark of Hospitality's third level spells are create food and water and Layman's Tiny Hut. Yeah, I should get that for sure. It makes 45 pounds of food.
This
Yeah.
This sign can't stop me because I can't read. I only got an 8
I got
on
a
my history check.
14.
I think 14s are best.
Oh, where everything's like kind of weird and timey-wimey and chaotic. Laney-waney. I'm doing it in roll 20. Got a 4. Look at that.
Ooh.
What color is the dragon, or is it that silhouetted? Oh shit!
We should head towards Anvil Downs.
Yeah.
Interesting that the Crimson Convent advertises itself.
I mean, have we passed other wagons on the way here? Is that something normal? Huh?
If we're at the top
And
of the hill and they're coming our way, we should just wait and watch them a little bit and see what we can see before we do anything.
yeah, I pointed out to everyone. Okay, there's 2 wagons coming our way. One isn't covered on the top, like it might have cages or something on the back.
Like, are there people in the cage?
Oh yeah, there appear to be some people in the cage.
I feel like we should get those people out of that cage.
I mean, what if they're really bad people?
Are you right? We did free a bunch of people from prison in the beginning of this campaign, and it has fucked up so much shit. Like,
Yeah, maybe they're like transporting them to a jail or something. We should figure out why they're in the cage.
I wonder whatever happened to that halfling.
dude, he's fine. I'm like, Omeron had a fucking rebellion because we let some people out of that prison. I'm pretty sure. Like that was a part of it, right? Yeah.
That one's on me, actually.
Oh.
What do we? Is there anywhere to hide around? Should we just stand in the middle of the road? I feel like this is an opportunity where we should all hide except for Callum, who stands in the middle of the road and says, like, "Hey guys."
I feel like Callum is definitely not going to hide, so
Oh,
that
I'm not
plan
hiding
sounds-
either. I'm
Neither am I.
Okay.
I'm
Well, alright.
donning my armor.
Wow.
It's just
Must be convenient to just be able to take off, put your armor back on whenever you want, Runa. You got to teach me that one.
yeah, it folds out of extra dimensional spaces that I wear in a backpack, like Iron Man, sort of.
I could teach you to fight without armor.
No, I like the armor. I prefer it.
He's talking to Callum. Yeah, right. With
Yeah,
my
I'm
wisdom score of
Holding
like
my
2.5.
shield.
Callum's gonna stand right in the middle of the fucking road.
Yeah, I'm right next to Callum. Fuck these guys.
Fuck these
I'm
guys.
gonna hide on the side of the road, and then
I'm on-
after everybody greets one another, I'm gonna run around to the other side of them so they can't run back to the city.
Maybe these guys are murderers getting taken to jail or something.
I'm on the
Yeah, I
opposite
think-
side of Callum, on the middle of the road.
I think if these guys have been captured by Hephaestians, I think they're our friends. Hephaestians? You are Hephaestians, no? You wear those tabards? You fly that flag?
Oh shit! Runa was just talking, or not Runa. Callum was just talking about how he's going to throat punch the next person. That's
And where are these slaves from? And what was their crime?
How does a Hephaestian choose his slaves? Callum smiles at Runa for a second. Oh, I'd have a conversation with him. Just roll initiative already,
Yeah,
asshole.
I was just gonna say I'm not trying to talk to these guys. I'm trying to shatter their caravan.
Wasn't Holloway the house that has Ratchet?
Yep.
Dude, is this going on the map, bro? Near to the mine? I got 13.
I'm ready to roll initiative.
Yes, sir.
6. You're muted, Walt. You're muted.
You're muted.
It's guys, it's in the roll 20. Sorry, I'm tied with Remy at 7.
Nope. Remy has dexterity.
Well, then Remy should have included that bonus on his roll when he rolled in the roll 20.
No, that's not important. 10.
Callum also has dexterity. It's -1. He's muted.
Sorry, it's because I'm eating. I rolled a 1, so I got a 5.
Can't Nick make you re-roll that?
Wait, you got a 1?
I did. Got
No,
a natural
dude.
1.
You did not get a 1.
Oh,
How about a 7 to make it a 12? Or sorry, not a 12, 11. 11.
Those guys are fucked now.
Yeah, I figure most people probably don't want to hear me crunching on pretzels right now.
I mean, are they tasty pretzels?
Yeah, man.
some people are into
They
that.
sure are.
There's a
Yeah,
whole
man, crunch
Hey,
away.
this isn't an ASMR stream.
crowd. I'm eating pretzels right now. They're so good. The slaves are going to participate.
definitely.
I do not have my shield on yet, so I am only 19. Comes a break sometimes, boys. I do not have a way to parry that either because I am not currently holding a weapon, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Let me roll my concentration on my spell real quick. Oh wait, I don't have that either. Just one?
Yeah.
So let's say if he's only throwing one Eldritch Blast, Homeboy is in over his head.
Misses. Arcane full plate and a +2 shield. Yeah, it's a big round steel shield with runes carved into it.
Is there a way I can move to catch the Tiefling dude and one of his other guys in a straight line?
It's theater of the mind. You can do anything you want.
Dude, yeah, I'm gonna lightning bolt. Need a dexterity saving throw.
Nice. I get that next level.
DC 15. The noble guy passes. Fucker.
He's a citizen of Omeron.
How do I roll? Oh man, that's so bad. So 20 damage. So 10 to the other guy. It also might light the card on fire. It's a 5th edition. I can look at it. Cool. You know what? It was. I believe it was Prime from the last time. So yeah, that happens. Oh. 38. Oh man, I turn into a potted plant till the start of my next turn. I'm incapacitated and I'm vulnerable to all damage.
Jeez.
If I drop to 0 hit points, your pot breaks and I revert, and your form reverts. So nothing really bad happens. But I turn into a potted plant.
How long
you
are you
can't-
stuck as a plant?
Just one round.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's a blue pot.
Did you say someone ran up to attack Callum? Okay, I was standing right next to him, so I'm just gonna go ahead and swing twice at that.
Whack, whack.
Yeah. So I'll draw my katana and miss with the first attack. Die is not real. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. That's why, guys. Not much better. It's a 14 hit. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna use a bonus action to try to kick the dude. Unarmed strike and does a 15 hit. Sorry, 14 again, so I miss. Not rolling well today so far, guys. Haven't broken 10 yet.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's it.
How many of them can I hit with a shatter? Okay. Hit them with a shatter.
Nice.
Yes. 15 damage each. That is my turn.
Okay, so it's just these 3 dudes. Okay. I'm gonna float my shield onto my arm, whoop out that sword, and I'm just gonna hack and slash on a foe, I think, is what it's gonna be here. Yeah. Alright. Oh, almost did a d6 plus 20. That's not accurate. Oh, first attack is a critical on the guy who is in hand-to-hand with me.
Oh yeah.
Not gonna be good for that guy. Oh, and I guess actually that I only get to make 1 attack on the first turn, right? Because I haven't chosen it as my pact weapon yet. That takes my next bonus action, which means I'll actually be casting the cantrip on him. So it's going to do 4d8. Do you need me to separate psychic and thunder damage? Oh, but then I need another 4d8 because it's a critical. So that's going to end up being 32 psi thunder damage.
Oh.
So the blade is still black as nightmare, has not crystallized into radiant energy yet. And how's he doing? He's also sitting in a 2d8 radiant resonance area if he moves. Not that he seems likely to do that, but if he moves, he will, of course, suffer the consequences.
All right. I'm gonna step forward and say, Ratchet sends his regards, and grow to 15 feet tall. And stomp up to the noble. With my large size, can I be adjacent to him and the guards? How far apart are they? Okay, so I'm gonna do Thunder Gauntlet on the noble first. For 21 to hit. That I'm gonna use my Fire's Burn Giant Ancestry to do an additional attack. For a total of 16 damage. Thunder Gauntlet. And then my second attack is going to be towards one of the other guards, but the other adjacent guard. That's a critical hit. 20. But I rolled 4 damage, so it's only 9. 9 thunder. And they both will have disadvantage if they attack anyone other than me until my next turn. Ooh. Okay. I rolled a yeah, I got a 3. I don't think that's gonna do it. Okay. That's it for Runa.
As the wagon slowly catches fire.
Not their wagon, the other wagon.
For now.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see how it stacks up against mine.
That is my AC. That hits. I'm gonna use shield. It's for my enspelled armor, so the armor emits a little shield. I got shields, baby. Force field.
Yeah.
All power to the deflectors.
I turn back into a halfling. That's still blue. And I will send the sorceress burst at the guy, the halfling, the tiefling guy. I will use as a chaos to give myself advantage. And so that's a 18 to hit. Ooh, I rolled an 8, so I get another one. Oh, nice. 17 acid damage. Nice. That's it. Acid sorceress burst.
It's a sorcerer exclusive cantrip.
Really? Wow, that's cool. Oh man. I guess I could probably morph myself into a plant. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. There's still one next to me and Callum. Cool. Well then I will start by taking a slash at that one for 18 to hit this time. All right. For 13 slashing and 6 psychic. Okay. Then I will kick him for a critical hit. Well, now I wish I had used the sword.
We're getting all kinds of crits.
Yeah.
I'm just getting warmed up. Callum is finally answering his Callum calling.
It's not for that much, so it's 11 bludgeoning.
Does it do the slow motion thing where the jaw gets left behind?
Roger that. Who's the next closest one to me? Okay, I can move that far. So I'm gonna move up next to the crossbow guy. You say he's in the cart? Okay. I'm just gonna run up and I'm gonna jump kick him with my bonus action for 18 to hit for 6 bludgeoning damage.
it's the same one. Does a 15 hit? Probably not. Whichever one's closer to me. Shit. That's all I got then. Yeah.
All right, you said he's not good, but he's not down, Rat. All right, then I will attack. I guess crossbow, bro. With my well, first I'll name my shadow blade as my pact weapon. It coalesces into radiance, and I'll attack for 21. Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought this was the guy who Runa was also. Oh, is that the noble? The crossbow guy didn't. Sorry, this would be less confusing if we had a board. Right. And who is the other person to whom Runa became adjacent? Oh, all right.
You can throw that delicious shadow blade.
I could. It's true. It's entirely possible. Yeah, I guess rather than name it as my pact weapon, I'm just gonna hurl that shit. I can't close the distance, but I can get close enough to make a single attack with it and not have a penalty. An even 20 of all psychic. And then,
Nice.
since I didn't name it as my pact weapon, I'll use my bonus action to recreate it in my hand.
All right.
Do it.
Grind his bones to make your bread, bro.
That's a 27 to hit. For 12 thunder damage. Yeah, I'm big. All right.
But hang on, how do you know we're not going to kill all those slaves?
No, we should let them out.
Yes, we should.
Should leave them to figure it out themselves. If they're worthy,
Yeah.
they'll make it out.
It's the gnome Ratchet, and we just didn't recognize him because he was so emaciated.
So I guess I'll get small again and go over to the cage to open it up. course.
How'd you guys end up in this situation? As I open the door. Yeah, I give the gnome some traveler's clothes.
We have 45 pounds of food.
Oh yeah? Wait, do you know like a secret way into the keep? You want to go get him out?
Who's your brother? That's who we came here for. Ratchet's an old friend of mine. My Maruna.
You're bigger than he described. Oh, that's
Okay. Pleasure to meet you, son.
That might be why he had why Durap had a location in Ratchet's workshop.
Yeah. Well, we're here to bust him out. Are there others who are being held here and forced to make weapons? Okay. Well, you're free now.
well, gentlemen. If you feel you deserve a lifetime of slavery, we'll let you put yourselves back in chains. But otherwise, I think we're going to let you go.
You should head west for Gideon.
I don't know. We probably don't have enough.
Yeah, I'm afraid not. No.
I have rations on my character sheet that I wrote down a long time ago, but
Dude,
I give
they're probably stale by now.
him some stale rations.
Can't we have some of the 45 pounds of sliders?
I give them each 100 gold. Yeah.
The Gabagool sliders.
Huh? Merry Crankshaft, bro. Probably have. Oh yeah? Yeah. Caravan's a good place to be. You should go hang out with Caravan, maybe. Right now they're outside of Drake's Reach.
All right. Feel pretty good about that.
Well, boys, we did it.
How close were we to that town when this happened? To Anvil Downs? We're like, Well, okay, but not like right outside. Okay.
Dude, I've got so many of these fucking points of inspiration. I'm just gonna be
Got a lot.
all day in these things.
Yeah, me too.
Caps at 4, right?
That's how many I have now.
Just use it or lose it.
Well, maybe if we didn't have whole sessions where we didn't roll any dice, I would.
That's how you get inspiration, though.
Well, I've got my human one plus the 4 that I'm allowed to have, so I guess it's time.
Can I have some inspiration for making a good point? just kidding. I got one last session.
So we know he's being held in Ratchet's being held in the old keep, but we don't know where that is exactly.
Can we take their caravan, or did it burn down? I know there were some horses.
Dude, I'll pretend to be a prisoner.
Who's gonna believe we took a potted plant prisoner?
I'm not a pot plant anymore. Actually, I
Yeah,
look
but
like
we
a
don't know
tiefling.
when that's gonna happen again.
You guys need to be the prisoners because I look like a tiefling because I'm blue.
Yes.
Oh.
So is he
Well,
from
we
House
could be.
Holloway, or is he protected by them? Okay.
What was his name?
Charles Holloway.
Charles Holloway. Gonna go ahead and burn that letter.
Weird one to have, but okay.
Maybe we should break that Dirk for quiddity. Put it on that list. Somebody wants the Dirk.
Wait, why would a dirk be a short sword and not a dagger?
Extra long.
You guys just want to split up the gold, 40 gold each? No?
Sure.
Or we get some new money grubbing NPCs that want to take our ducats.
Should probably just give the Dirk to Runa to break down.
Yeah, I wrote it down on my character sheet in the bag of holding.
Cool.
I'll break that down later.
Well, yeah, but then we gotta carry it. Travel light.
Well, now we got this caravan. Just put it on the
We have
caravan.
caravan. Did it burn down?
Dude,
Oh, okay.
It was just the canopy, right?
Oh, okay. Well, nice. Now we have a caravan. Continue to Anvil Downs.
you probably don't even need the slave cages. We could probably leave them here unless you want them. But
Well, you never know when we're going to find some choice slaves along the way, so we should probably keep them.
A good point.
I would burn it. There's no good use for a slave cage.
what if you catch a bunch of murderers?
Nah, here's what we do. We convince
Right.
Mary. We convince Mary to pretend to be a prisoner. So we lock him in the cage, and then we
That's
just
what
walk
I
not
away.
said.
doing good
But that's
help.
not going to work. 'Cause
And
I
then
look
we
like a
just
crazy
walk
boy.
away.
Yeah, then we don't let them out.
Yeah, we just leave him there. We also have no. We don't need anyone to pretend to be prisoners. We have a
Right.
legitimate reason to be here,
You're right.
and to see Ratchet. Maybe to see Ratchet. At least to see his
That's
armory.
right. That's right. We don't need to sneak
Yeah.
in. We have a ticket. You have a ticket.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's this wee shit?
You have a ticket. You got a pickle.
All right.
Well, we are all marquees as well.
I'm not.
Let's say, except
What's all
for
this
Riddle.
wee shit?
You're not a you're a marquee. All right,
And
let's go.
we got a good reason to get in here. I'm not too
Yeah.
worried. Yeah.
Oh, there.
Hello.
Who's calling out?
Ashy.
Yes.
You are correct.
Hmm.
No.
I actually prefer winter. I am the winner of the Grand Commissar's Melee in Omeron City, and I'm here to claim my prize from Ratchet's armory. Thank you. I assume we got... Did we get... I mean, I had to have gotten the voucher. I did get a voucher, so I can... Yeah. The pedigree, yeah. I show him. Thank you.
We take the wagon? I didn't think we took it. I thought we burned it.
We
We
burned
burned the slave wagon. There was
slave-
another
Oh.
wagon.
Um,
Sure.
Yeah, who cares?
Hopefully they didn't have anything in their wagon.
Well, it's not about something being illicit. It's about something that shows that it's a wagon we stole from them.
Mary hid all his devil weed in his prison purse.
yeah, whatever.
For them to
Yeah,
search the
fine.
wagon?
Like, are they going to take our weapons? Are they trying to take weapons? I don't even have weapons. Oh, whatever.
Would a noble
yeah.
know any? Would you expect a noble to not have good taste in wine?
Dude, we should give him a bottle. Let's give him
Give him a
bottle.
bottle.
Bullshit. I'm just going to leave it right here on the floor.
Fell off the back of the wagon.
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, yeah.
We should turn his ass in, accepting bribes. Yeah,
Any chance this is a good spot to take like a 5-10 minute break?
sure.
I'm breaking right now, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
I need to refresh a drink and some other stuff.
All right.
Now I'm good.
We're in Anvil Downs.
Cool.
Are we heading straight to the keep?
Yep.
I think so.
Quick appraisal as we pass through the front gates and walking up to the keep. How many guards are we seeing? Like a lot? A couple? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that was something you kind of already mentioned. Surprisingly unmilitarized was the terminology.
Okay.
Good.
Do it. Let's make our approach.
Let us go.
Hello.
What'd you call me?
Yes, it's winter.
You are correct, sir. It's weather.
We are, in fact, having weather. That is accurate. I feel like it might
Oddly,
make it too hot,
I
honestly.
prefer the cold.
Might make it a little bit too hot.
My name is Cassavel Yeldrin. I was the winner of the Grand Commissar's Melee in Omaron City. I'm here to cash in my voucher for Ratchet's Armory. I follow. I just hand him the voucher. So I've heard. I would need to see what type of weapons Ratchet is capable of creating. Well, if a man is going to be crafting a weapon for me, I would prefer to speak to him myself. Why, yes, he should be busy making my weapon. What I want can't be described in words to a layperson. How many weapons have you crafted in your lifetime?
Bitch, you about to get laid out!
I lay my sheath sword and bear the chain and sickle and the kunai, and I say, yes, and while I have crafted all of these, therefore I would consider myself somewhat above a layperson when it comes to knowing weaponry. I would like to talk to the person who's going to be crafting the weaponry, and I feel like I would earn that right via this voucher. Not possible. Why? So then you're going to relay the information that I need to relay to him. And how can I trust you to understand the information that needs to be relayed? That's fair.
Imagining Jason doing this with his Cockney accent and says,
Right.
"Oh, well, if you're a letter bloke, I suppose we can write it down for you."
I nudge Remy and I'm like, "Hey, man, you're better at talking than he is. Like, get us to meet Ratchet."
So I feel like he's like just about there. He's almost
He's
got
nailing it.
it. He's-
I
Could
say,
you relay a message to Ratchet from me? He's an old friend of mine, and I'd like to catch up with him when he's not busy. If you could just let him know that Runa is here. I'm sure he could find some time.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
So he has time to respond to correspondence from a friend, but can't
Yeah.
speak to his own customers when it comes to crafting their weaponry. Mm. Okay, I'm just gonna verbally describe what I want to this man in great, extensive detail. To the point where I would hope that he is like incredibly confused and has no idea what the fuck he's talking, what the hell's going on. But what I do really want, I don't know if this is possible. This would definitely be outside of the rules in the game. But I want like a gauntlet of some sort that will that I can load like the kunai in and just have them spring into my hand.
That's cool.
Correct. I I drop it, pull one out and drop it down on the table. This is one. Certainly.
He's drawing the kunai.
Is it a is it a good drawing? Okay. It's like I am like begrudgingly like have to accept the fact that this guy actually is kind of decent at his job. I say yes. A f- No. Fine. Fine. But that includes my retinue as well. Most of which are marquees.
We're renting you here? Oh, fuck.
Shh.
Well, that sounds like an awful place.
Where does Ratchet forge his weapons?
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. In the countryside.
Tell me, where does
Yeah.
Ratchet do his work? Oh, is that what he just said? Okay. And how quickly can I expect this request to get to him? Will you be delivering it personally?
This is like whisper down the alley. You're going to tell him the directions. He's going to tell some other person the directions. But
Does your courier leave from here?
what time do you?
I'm curious. I've never been to Anvil Downs before. Is there like a tour for the keep here? With the famine going on in Gideon and the lack of grain and everything coming in, uh, was there a reason they didn't switch over to growing corn or grain or anything like that to help kind of alleviate the situation there? Mm. And I mean, wherever you have to grow your your grapes for your wine. Mm. I mean, the vineyard could very easily be turned in a time of great need. Mm. 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 Well, I would certainly think that somebody who cared for their people would do so.
Ooh.
Ooh, burn.
Continue growing grapes to make wine.
Oh, jeez.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yes, Cassim.
Fair enough. I
Cassim's
wasn't
going
judging.
off
I
the
was
rails
just
here.
curious. I wasn't judging. I was just curious.
Now Cassville's arguing over cornfields.
Mm. Well, we'll take our leave now. Thank you. Um, Once we get out of earshot, like, so I turned to the group. So some of you guys can turn invisible, right?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
turn
I was having
invisible,
the
or I
same.
can turn
I was
into a
thinking
bird.
the same thing.
Yeah, I think we need to identify the courier that takes the correspondence out there and follow them.
I could
The
have
room that we were just in.
Barky hang around and keep an eye out for a courier, and it could telepathically notify us.
That'll
The
work.
room that we were
That
just
way,
in,
we
was
don't
it open air?
arouse suspicion.
Does any
The room that we were just in, having that conversation with that dude, was it open air or were there windows everywhere? Was the window closed? Oh yeah, it's winter.
Everybody's been bitching about it the whole time we've been here. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it, Nick.
Oh yeah.
does anybody else have invisibility?
I
I
have
do.
greater invisibility, not regular.
Yeah, like it's a third level spell, so if we or a second level, right? So if we upcast it, you can get 3 people with 1 invisibility for hours, I believe.
I think it's 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Interesting.
Either that or I'll turn into a bird and hang out by that window and wait until that letter leaves that room and then follow the letter.
That could work.
What kind of bird?
A little one. A
It's
little
got to be a
blue
bird
one.
that's going to stick around in winter, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm gonna be blue, so I gotta be a bluebird.
I'm not sure that's accurate.
Well, that's it's not, but I'm still blue in character, so in my mind, anything I'd turn into is still blue.
You got to be blue to yourself. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I wait. Yeah, I watch and wait until I see that letter move, and then I follow the letter.
Taking a short rest.
I can do that for 1 hour, and then I gotta cast it again. Oh shit! When I cast it, my luck thing, my thing automatically goes off.
I mean, what time of day is it?
I was about to say, what the fuck does below me?
Let's go have lunch. Go up to our room. I'm gonna cast a spell, turn it into a bird, and fly away. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna forget that I had the Tides of Chaos thing on, so it's gonna happen in the bar. How about that? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cool. We I guess we should head up there.
As he's taking us up to the stairs, I say, "Some weather we're having, huh?" I hear you.
Hmm. Cool. Have lunch? Yeah.
Yeah, might as well do a short rest here.
What did I just say?
Yeah.
Want to know? I'm pretty excited about this sandwich thing everybody's been talking about. It sounds like a gritty idea.
Here it's called a rest well.
Yeah. What you do is you put meat and cheese on a slice of bread, and then you sandwich it between another slice of bread.
Sounds pretty confusing. I think I'll understand it better when I see it.
And then you fold it in half.
Yeah.
And then you deep fry that shit.
Sure.
Has
Yeah,
been.
that sounds good.
Maybe they make sandwiches. Correct.
A sandwich, you say? I'm game. How does it go?
Jeez.
Well,
You know, something just occurred to me. What would happen if we toasted this new concoction?
That actually was there from the beginning. That was one of the first ways it was employed.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. It would add a nice bit of crispness to the bread as well.
On either side of the bread.
Here's what you do. You take some potatoes and you slice them very thin, and then you fry them in oil. And then once they're dry, they're nice and crispy, and you place those in the sandwich for added texture.
Make sure to salt them well.
Nice.
Yep. Somebody within 300 feet of me can gain 2d10 hit points if they're down.
I'll
That's
take
my
that.
best. Boom. And I turn to a bird and I fly back to that window. And is the letter still in there? Okay. Okay. If I feel like I'm running out of time at that 1 hour, I'll fly like to the top of the building and land on it and then cast the spell again. Just say like 1. Okay. Where's the main gate? Okay. Um, I as I see him do that, I fly by the hotel or whatever that everybody's staying at and chirp a lot, but then keep going toward the guy. So I don't know if they see me or not, but
Oh snap!
Ooh.
Look, this bird's fucking crazy.
I bet that would go good on one of these witches you're talking about.
And I bet
Yeah.
I bet it
Get out
has
of here, bird.
rabies.
You're not.
I bet it has
Yeah.
rabies. We should put it down before it infects everybody else.
Birds
Don't
can't
those
get
birds
rabies. You goop.
usually
This is bird rabies.
Oh
fly
shit!
south this time of year? What's that bird doing here, idiot?
Just that he's got bird rabies.
Yeah.
well, I follow the guy. I'll be able to with sorcery points. I'll be able to cast it one more time. But so I would like to stick around and make sure that that's actually where Ratchet is because he was like a courier. So I don't know if that's where he is. I try and get next to a window or see if there's a blacksmith shop, in particular where I hear a hammer hitting something, then I go check that out. But well, I rolled a 1 and a 15, so a 15.
Did you roll one?
Did I roll? Do I re-roll ones still in that? I do. Oh, I got 2, so a 15.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's still a little loose, but good enough. um, so I said I had enough time to cast it one more. So I caught him on my second casting toward the beginning, so that's like an hour. So if 2 hours from when I saw him originally. Oh, not that long. I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes.
Can certainly keep up with a horse.
Um, yeah. But I never see Ratchet up until I'm gonna wait until 20 minutes before it's over so I can fly back real quick. Sure. Through like or just keep looking at windows. Windows? No? Okay. I don't really want to go inside. I fly back
I think
and
that sounds pretty promising.
tell everybody what I found.
Yeah.
Like
Good. I'm
along a
fucking ready for
wall
some more
or like
blood.
they have like fires, like little camps. Well, like 8 guards ish. All right. I make sure to fly in as a bird and then transform into a halfling in front of everybody.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Fucking. Oh, Mary, you turned into a blue. You should have seen there was another bird just like you earlier.
Yeah, I know, man. That was me. Um, I still dive for the chips right away. But yeah,
You're
I tell them.
probably done with him at this point since it's been like 2 hours.
I tell them where I followed that guy to, and you know, all the thing about the guards. Um, So I said, "Do you want to go right now? If we go right now, we might still be able to catch that guy there, and then see what other correspondence he has on him. Might be interesting."
I'm thinking maybe we should wait until nighttime. Get uh get like our cart ready ahead of time, and then just bust in there, get Ratchet and whoever else is being held prisoner, run out to the cart. Maybe are Bernard and Cassandra still with us? Maybe have Bernard and Cassandra get like the cart and stuff ready for our getaway somewhere nearby there, so that when we go in at night, bust up the place, rescue everyone, run out, get on the cart, and ride for Day's End.
Right on. Good plan. It's kind of
That
convenient
sounds
how
good.
we don't have to worry about the guards of an entire town and just the guards of like this one little base.
Yeah.
Too convenient.
No more sneaking around. We're just gonna bust in there.
You're gonna light
yeah.
it on fire, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's already like surrounded by lava and stuff.
Let's load up the wagon with black powder, drive it right in there.
That's what I was thinking too.
And then we can have a nice funeral for Ratchet afterwards. How about it?
There is a lava.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go around like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Yeah, something like that. Because it'll be easier for us to get away at night, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take me on a Warlock, bro. You'd be all set.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened in Theater of the Mind, bro?
Oh man, it's all jacked up. Oh.
It'll be the
What's up, man?
on stream when you're in roll 20, all the like our pictures disappear.
Yes, I have to go back to Discord, and then back to the OBS every time. It should look good now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as described, you approach a river of lava that has a bridge over it, and on the other side you see a large steel gate, or iron gate, I guess, I don't know, guarded by two soldiers covered in soot. And in the background is a dilapidated keep nestled between a small volcano and hillside. How do you approach?
Fully armed up.
So I look to
Ready, rock
Runa.
and roll.
This is like her
We are
jam.
100% Huzzah right now. I'm all for walking on these fools, man. I'm done with this subtlety bullshit.
Just walking right up. Front gate.
I'm like, walked in.
Say, the only potential caveat to that. So what if they move to execute the people that they have enslaved here? Upon us attacking.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I hadn't really thought about that.
Jesus Christ, Joel.
Now they might wait until they are at risk of losing the place before they do anything like that. But
Well,
just
hopefully
something
by
to
then they won't
consider.
have the opportunity.
Something to consider.
What do you want to do? Sneak in?
I say we
I'm
just
just-
charge in there.
I'm just throwing out that I'm not suggesting any course of action.
Let's just charge in.
Yeah, shock and all, baby. Let's do it.
All right.
While the cart's waiting just outside of sight of the front gate.
Okay. You cross the bridge.
Over the river and through the motherfucking woods. Let's go to grandmother's house.
What's the bridge made of?
Do they not have the bridge guarded?
The other side of the bridge has guards on it guarding the iron gate. The bridge is just made of wood.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Cross the bridge.
Yeah.
As you get to the other side of the bridge, one of the guards holds his hand up and says, "Ho there!
Again with this.
Where are you going?"
I'm not gonna respond at all. I'm just gonna punch him in the face. So roll initiative.
Some weather we're
damn.
having, isn't it? Gonna just throw daggers.
Yeah, I'm moving very aggressively towards him and not answering his questions, and I'm gonna punch him when I reach him. So initiative.
Sounds good. I gotta figure out how to get.
Oh shit, that might be a record for Callum.
All right. All right. Runa.
I rolled a 3, but I'm gonna use one of my flash of geniuses to get it up to an 8.
You're also maxed on inspiration, don't forget.
Oh yeah, you know what? Screw that. Instead of flash, good. Thank you, Walter. Instead of flash of genius, I'll re-roll with inspiration.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember mine as well.
You know, and I got a 14, and I'm also gonna use flash of genius, so 19.
Nice.
Sick of these low initiative.
Nice. Callum.
Callum got 10, which might be a record for him.
All right. Casvel.
13.
Remy.
5.
Mary. Say it again, Mary.
6.
6.
6. Correctamundo.
All right, we're gonna go Runa, Casvel, Callum, me, Mary, Remy.
Go Runa, leading that
You
charge.
can see that the southernmost guard has a horn on his belt, like a
Oh,
literal
on his
horn,
belt, huh?
like
That's
an animal
not
horn
good.
he would blow.
Yeah, he's probably just got a drink in it. It'll be fine.
Runa, you're up.
I know about horns from Baldur's Gate. They blow on those things, and then everybody comes running.
Yep.
Beat your ass.
I can just get to the southernmost guy, Thunder Punch.
All right.
The same thing happens in Zelda.
Okay, bear in mind that thunder punches are also not quiet.
Yeah, but probably not as loud as a horn, and it definitely the horn would be recognized as a warning, whereas this is just a random boom. Although I'm sure it would attract some attention, but not as much as a horn. I assume.
Roll to
I
attack.
got a 14 to hit. My first one.
14 is going to miss. I'll play the role of Walter and remind you that you probably have at least 3 points of inspiration left.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's use another one.
It'll be a truly inspired
16
action.
on that.
16 is still a miss.
Balls. All right.
Damn.
Second attack. That's better. 24.
That's a hit. These guys are wearing armor.
Okay. 12 thunder damage.
No kidding.
Okay.
Is this, do I have to zoom out or something? There we go.
Your first blow misses. Your second blow lands square in the chest, and and deals a concussive burst right into his armor. He looks like he has the wind knocked out of him. Callum.
Hold on.
Enough wind knocked out of him that he couldn't blow a horn?
So you mean Cassavel?
Yeah.
Yes, I meant Caspel, and I really meant Runa because Runa is having Sparky do something. Go ahead, Runa.
The 17 hit.
17 hits.
All right. For 8 force damage.
All right. Now it is
Cassavel, I believe, beat me, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to move in a weird pattern to here. And I'm going to draw and throw a kunai at the guard next to Runa for a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
He takes 8 piercing damage and make a Constitution save.
Six.
Okay, he's stunned.
Shit.
Oh!
What does stunning
Thanks.
do?
He can't take actions or reactions. I think attacks against him have an advantage. He can technically move.
Do they drop
Strange.
anything they're holding? Is that part of stun?
I don't think that's
That
part of
was
stunned anymore.
that was 3-5.
It used to be. Definitely used to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's they can't take actions or reactions, and attacks against them have advantage are the two main things. I think
Nice.
that's pretty much the gist of it.
Is that your turn?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
He has the incapacitated condition, automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, attack rolls against him have advantage. I think the incapacitated condition is the one that prevents him from taking actions or reactions.
Okay.
I like how all the conditions just refer to other conditions. Like, yeah, this gives you that, and that gives you that, and it's kind of a chain.
I'm going to use the light property from the kunai to throw another one at him. With advantage, you know? So that's 21 to hit for 12 piercing.
All right.
And then I'll use my other extra attack.
Bloody.
I'm gonna move up to this guy and draw my sword and slash it at him. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Never mind. Doesn't matter. This is a 26 to hit.
Hit.
Or 11 slashing, 4 psychic.
So 15.
Yes. And then bonus action, I'm going to throw a knee into his gut. That's 25 to hit for 10 more bludgeoning.
Damn.
Actually, technically, I could have used my sword there with the key fueled attack thing.
Okay. Do you want to use your sword?
Yeah, because it might do. Yeah, that's a little better. So 11 slashing, 4 psychic. So 15 more.
Okay. That was instead of the 10 though.
Instead of the 10. for the
it's-
bludgeoning.
He's taking 30. He's also bloodied.
That is my turn.
Perfect. Good turn. Rooney, you see a kunai hit this guy in the face,
Two of them.
and he looks really, really confused. You think he looks a little older, like maybe he's had some battles in his day, and if he received just one more concussion, that was probably going to be it. So, cast spell might have messed him up there. Or Cal, yeah. Callum.
This might be the one. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm one space away because the next diagonal costs me double. One space away from being able to make contact with these guys. Oh, well, with the guy because the southernmost guy is the horn, right?
Yeah.
Yes. That's right.
Okay. Then I'm gonna get this boy with the Eldritch Blast, I think.
You have advantage.
Yeah? No, not the one you stunned, the one down here. Oh, did you double back?
Yeah, I stunned the guy down with the horn,
Oh, okay, sorry.
and then I attacked
Alright,
the guy.
yeah, then that's great, because I'm not terrifically accurate with these things. I will deploy my shield and use it as my focus, so that I get that +1 to hit, so that kind of helps. But, here we go. Or I could score a critical with the first one, that's always fun.
Boom.
Blasting him Eldritch style.
16 for the Eldritch Blast. I will not use the Repelling Blast ability, just because I don't want to knock him away, but it would. I'm really hoping that somehow we convolute to get that I can launch somebody in this lava river. That's going to be so much fun.
That would be fun.
He's still up. Barely, but he's still up.
Well then, let's just see if we can help him with that. Oh, not a critical this time, but another 9 force.
All right. He is dying. Your Eldritch Blast, Celestial Light, is that what we said?
It's kind of like a mix of light and shadow.
Okay.
A sparkling, twilighty, swirling, bright with patches of darkness.
Nice. So, Rooney, you see two of those come
Unheard.
out.
Midnight Suns.
Yeah. And Midnight Sun the crap out of the guy in front of you with the horn. He falls against the rock behind him and is clearly dead. All right.
Got him.
The other guy is up. At this point, he doesn't think he's going to beat 5 of you.
Yeah.
So he is going to run for that horn. Cassavel and Callum make a
Callum is not holding a weapon.
Cassavel,
I guess I can make an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cassavel and Callum make attacks of opportunity.
Can I make the unarmed strike with the shield? Is that allowed? Can we do that?
If you want to shield bash him, go for it, man. Roll cool.
24 to hit.
Hit.
Oh, no, that's different. 6 slashing, 6 psychic.
All right.
Um,
I only get a 12 to hit, so.
12 is...
But I don't know. Does that waste him? Does Cassavel waste him? All right. Well, then I'll use one of those inspirations that's weighing me down.
I might be able to try and stun him. Once per turn. This is technically a new turn.
This is a new turn. It's not a new round, but it's a new turn.
So he can make a Constitution save.
He rolls a 1. He's stunned.
Yeah.
Stun him on 1.
So I guess that would happen. I guess it would happen 1 square up when he tries to leave your square.
Yeah, so I don't even have an opportunity to attack him if he's stunned already.
Yeah,
Um,
didn't leave your square.
Who needs Sentinel?
I have to keep alt tabbing to get you guys back on the screen. Okay, that's his turn. Mary.
Mary Crickshaft.
Uh, 8 damage from a magic missile, and I move 1.
Wild magic.
No, I didn't have it. I didn't have it prepped, man.
Cool. I'm just
Yes,
gonna
there's
ask every
chance.
turn because.
But you still gotta roll the percentage, though, don't you? The chance.
Yeah, her strip. I don't think so. No, I have it on 16 right now.
Okay. Remy Restwell.
There's just that last dude up. I'm just gonna step up and not waste any more spells and just take a true strike.
Keep your powder.
3,
Keep your powder dry.
4. Yep. Saving it for later. And that is not good. That's a 12. So I miss.
12's gonna miss. Yeah.
You have advantage against him because he is stunned.
Up. 19.
19 hits.
So 6 plus my charisma is 11. Radiant damage.
All right. You see Remy Restwell cross the rest of the bridge and use a crossbow
Yeah.
as he draws back to load his crossbow. He hums a tune that he learned at his bardic college into the other sort of instrument, and the bolt becomes a radiant lightning bolt, essentially, that flies swiftly into this guy's neck, sticking right through the middle as he falls over dead. You guys wasted him in, I think, the first round before they could
Yeah. That was my first turn.
Shock and all, baby.
blow the horn and call for backup. Good job.
Shock and awe.
Yeah, let's throw the bodies in the lava.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Just about the best cover-up you're gonna get.
Do
Take that
You don't
horn.
hear a lot of true crime stories about people getting thrown into lava and the police recovering the bodies, do you?
I take that horn just in case.
Do you take search or take anything else from the bodies?
What else is there?
We don't got time for that bullshit. Come on, let's do this.
That's kind of what
Maybe
I was
there's
Might be
some
a key
keys
to
or
the
something.
gate.
Okay, fine.
So there's no key to the gate. They both have a orange vial that looks to be a potion on them. And both of them
Probably fire resistance.
are wearing +1 splint mail and have a +1 longsword with ratchets. Both items have ratchets maker's mark on them.
Ah, he's making a magic gear in there.
You should save the swords, but maybe we throw the bodies in.
Well, we're
They
certainly not
are.
going to take the time to peel the splint mail off of them.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here for 20 minutes peeling pieces of armor off these dead guys.
I mean, we might as well grab whatever those potions are too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those might come in handy, what with the lava being everywhere and all.
All right. So splint mail's going in the fire, but we're going to keep the long swords and the potions
And the horn.
and the horn.
So is that gate locked?
It doesn't. There does not appear to be an obvious lock on it.
Is it open?
Do you try to open it?
Yeah.
As you grab the metal handle, it burns the shit out of you.
There we go.
Make a reflex save or dexterity save, Mary.
I do good.
Okay, you just take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah, the gate is extremely
Okay.
hot.
That's fine. We probably need to drink one of those potions to open the gate.
Probably.
We're also. Are there other guards around? Do we see other guards around at all?
So when you were a Blue Jay earlier, you saw that they were patrolling the perimeter, but there's no reason to believe that they're very close to here.
I'll drink one of those potions.
Okay.
It doesn't feel so hot near the lava anymore. Weird.
As it goes down your gullet, you get a hint of Tabasco and cinnamon. You suddenly do not feel that like the heat from the lava does not bother you any longer.
All right, then I go to open the gate.
All right, now that you've drank that potion and are not bothered by the heat, you are able to grasp the handle and open it up.
All right,
Nice.
let's storm in there.
All right. Before the end of this session, I'm going to take a shot of Jack Fire with Tabasco in it. We'll save that for later, though. So as you open the gate, so everything is just covered in, it's like a lot of stone dirt covered in black ash. Again, you can see some of the lava pools are going into the castle directly through troughs, it looks like. You come up to the keep, and there is a large wooden door at the entrance.
Kick it in.
All
I
right.
have that knock thing too. It's locked.
Give me a strength check to kick the door in.
We can just knock stick that shit, though.
Yeah, but he wants to be cool and kick in the door, so.
You're right. Yeah.
Well, when you're 30 feet tall, I guess it's no big deal.
Yeah, you know,
I'm not
sometimes.
big right now, and I'm actually not that strong. Well,
12?
I'm planning on once I get more replicated magic items and whatnot to integrate some gauntlets of ogre strength into my armor, but I'm not there yet. Well,
All right. According to my Google search that I just did, that's probably going to come up on the screen. It says the DC. See, one says 10 or lower, one says 15. I'm going to go with 10 or lower, though. I'm going to say it was weakened by the fire, and you're able to kick it in. We're going to change scenes real quick. All right.
Whoa.
I got to turn on Fog of War.
Well, that's nice.
oh well.
What can you? Oh yeah, turn on Fog of War.
Oh,
Now I gotta zoom out.
yeah.
Oh, everything's fogged.
We're at the bottom, at the edge.
I'm left.
We're edging?
Yep.
Great strategy in bocce ball.
Dude, it's fucking great strength.
Okay. As you kick in the door. Oh, I got it.
Somebody shout, "Where's Sedek?"
I mean, technically, he's still alive in this campaign world, isn't he? I don't think we killed him.
There's only ever been one time somebody successfully killed the real Sedek.
Yeah.
And we had to bend reality to do so.
Okay. So. This is funny because you're going to be able to see what's behind the Fog of War, so I have to shrink this down. All right. Damn, a lot of all tabbing. Okay, as you kick in the door, and you all saunter in, You see what seems to be a greeting area. There are 2 doors on the wall in front of you. In the corner looks to be a weapon rack and an armor rack and a chest, being held to store, being there to store items as people come into the keep. And to the left of you are 3 more guards who look like they're in a thick hand of poker. They are shocked by you busting in. I'm going to say you get a surprise round on them. Roll initiative.
We
Do we just keep our previous initiative order then?
Do you want to? Is that easier?
I mean, if anybody's still alive, we can roll in separately if you want, but like...
You guys
I mean, I just rolled a 20 for my initiative.
yeah. All right, let's re-roll initiative.
Alright,
Yeah.
fine.
that's fine. Doesn't matter.
I got a 19.
These guys are chumps.
Yeah, 13.
Oh wow, I actually have the same initiative, so...
Oh, you got your wish.
That's hilarious.
Cassville, what
There
did you
you
end
go.
up actually getting with your 20?
24.
All right. Callum,
10 again, baby.
Runa,
Oomph. I got 5.
okay. We're gonna go Cassville, Remy, Mary, Callum, me, but I'm surprised the first round, Runa. So
I
Cassville's
really
up.
like that after all the subterfuge and lying low of Umaron City, we come here and we're just like, okay, no more fucking around. We're just gonna beat you all up.
It's the campfire chat, man. Callum got everyone fired up.
Callum was like, I'm done with this shit. It's over.
All right. Cassville's up first.
Okay. Gonna be pretty similar to the last time. Where's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna move up within 10 feet. I'm gonna throw a pair of kunai at this guy here. Well, we'll start with the first one.
Ghost of Tsushima over here.
That was part of the inspiration.
Yeah.
20 to hit
Hit.
for 9 piercing.
Okay. Which one are you hitting? The one furthest north?
Yeah.
All right, 9 piercing.
And I'll throw another one. It's another 20 to hit for max damage. 14 piercing.
Okay.
I'm gonna step in. So that was attack, and then the light mastery, and then I'll attack again with my sword this time.
All right.
Ooh, this one's only a 15.
15 misses.
Okay, I'm gonna use a point of inspiration to reroll that,
Good job using your inspiration.
and I got worse.
Okay.
But I still have a bonus action. So then I'm gonna, just sidekick this dude for 19
Hit.
or 7 bludgeoning,
Bloody.
and that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Remy.
All right, I drop a shadow that hits all 3. It's going to be upcast to level 3.
Break all the glasses on their table.
I'm gonna bust the table. The table
Well,
just
it's not
explodes
letting me
into a...
roll. Yeah.
I was literally just thinking about casting Shatter over there.
Thank you, my love.
Too
It's like
late.
the perfect area for it.
Where did? Oh, it's because I'm on freaking. Sorry, I had it all queued up like I was ready to roll, and I found out that was the Twitch chat, and it's telling me it's not a correct command. 21 damage. It's DC 17, I believe. Yep. 5 charisma, 3 proficiency, and my +1 item.
Okay. The guy to the north that's on cast spell passes. The other 2 fail. So does he take half?
Yeah, shatter. I believe it's half. Let me check. Con saving throw. Yeah, half.
Yeah, I like that it's like about 100 times better than the 3.5 version of Shatter. So they all, you see Remy blast the crap out of them with some sonic music, and to the aforementioned points, the table gets completely destroyed. The
Sonic electronic hull breakers.
Constructs have disadvantage on the save.
And
no.
now everyone knows we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Non-magical objects also take the damage.
At least one guy is like, he just yells out like, "Come on now, we're not gonna know who won the hand. The fuck." Really disappointed that you just ruined their poker hand.
He had a good hand.
Yeah. He had pocket aces.
Probably had a good hand.
All right. Is that your turn, Remy?
Yep. I'll move too, but that's it.
All right. Crankshaft.
All right, I will move. As a bonus action, I'm going to upcast Dragon's Breath as a 3rd level spell. 1, 6, and I will hit this guy and this guy with a cone of cold. 30 saving throw, DC 15.
One passes with a 20, the other fails.
Only 10 damage. Oh, how shitty. Half for the guy that passed.
All right. The guy that failed's bloodied. Callum? Any wild magic on that, Mary?
Nope. Oh wait. Actually, I got. There's a chance. Oh yeah, it happens. 1. 39. Turn into a potted plant again.
Maybe we should stop doing that one.
Yeah, but the next, when somebody walks in here, they're just going to go right past him. It's going to be great.
As you turn into a potted plant, now that you're indoors and there's no sun, you've never felt so lonely and disappointed.
Oh fuck!
It's like you're in an emotional abyss of absolute depression and terror.
Dude,
Cold and alone.
Oh shit!
The next
Good perspective.
6
Yeah,
seconds.
we should open.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say we should open his 30 gallons of water on.
The next 6 seconds seem like an eternity as they pass slowly in your absolute loneliness.
He's turned into a plant with seasonal depression.
Callum.
All right, so Callum can make it up there with just 30 feet, which he does. I guess it's time to go sword on him. So, item manipulation to, well, I already had the shield out, didn't I? So I just deploy the sword as a bonus action, and then the bloody guy is going to get a booming blade. For 14 to hit.
14's gonna miss.
I'm feeling inspired. I don't know about you guys, but a 14 to hit, does that hit?
Still miss.
All right, well, I guess that's it for old Callum there.
All right. I'm up. I'm surprised. Bruna.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just step over a little bit, and I'm gonna do a shatter as well. So that's gonna get all 3 of them.
Okay.
So con saves.
One passes the save, the same one that passed before. The one on Cassavell, the other 2 fail.
Okay. That's 18 thunder, or 9 for the one who passed.
All right. They're all looking pretty hurt. Still up, but looking pretty bad.
All right. That's it for me.
All
Oh
right,
no, Sparky. Sparky can force strike. I always forget about him.
Sparky.
He's gonna force strike the one at the top. But
Speaking of being a little depressed, man, damn.
he misses anyway. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Top of the second round, Casfell.
Cool. I'm gonna slice at the dude next to me. I'm gonna miss. So I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna miss. So then I'm just gonna kick him. And believe it or not, it's a 16. I don't know. I think that misses.
16 misses.
Yep. Good turn. Boom.
Remy Restwell.
Remy Restwell is going to drop his second shatter on all of them. This one I'm just going to do regular. It's going to be a second level.
All right. This
That was
time,
really shitty rolling.
what's your DC?
17.
All right. This time, the guy in front of Mary passes, and the other two fail.
9 damage. It was really shitty rolling.
All right. The guy in front of Cassavel gets blasted by the shatter into the wall and collapses dead.
Damn.
There must be cards everywhere.
There are.
Fuck this table. Fuck this card game.
I'm waiting to see cards fly out of the sleeves of one of these guys.
Royal flush.
Yeah, just make card puns the whole time. Guess we'll call that one a full house. Yeah. All right, Mary.
Looks like these guys folded a little earlier than they expected.
Mary, you're up.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
You're
Dragon
gonna make a
Crest
card
with-
pun? Let's hear it.
Oh man.
The guy directly in front of you passes, the other one fails.
Guess these guys never learned when to hold them and when to fold them.
18 damage though this time, so that's 9 to the one who passed.
They both die.
Excellent.
Frozen to death.
Frozen.
What a way to go.
All
I
right,
say chill out.
these guys both have the same gear on them, except they have 2 of the orange potions instead of 1 each.
Well, I guess that
I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
have
You're
to
gonna be
lay
in
those
here.
potions.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't drink theirs while they were on duty.
So you have a total of 4 plus 1 long swords. Are you going to take the splint mail or not?
No, we don't have time for splint mailing.
All right. You have a total of 4 plus 1 long swords and 8 potions of fire resistance on the day.
How long do the potions of fire resistance last?
I don't know.
Good question.
Let me Google it.
So there's no like other guards that are running toward all this commotion.
The multiple sonic booms.
You don't know. Maybe there are.
Did you say 4 or 5 long swords?
4. Or
Yeah.
it should be 5. It should be 5. Yeah, you're right. I said 4,
Alright.
but it should be 5.
All right.
1 hour.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and drink one. So we have one less.
So, and Runa drank 1, so you should have 6 and 5. 5 long swords, 6 potions of fire resistance.
All right. I got 5 and 6.
And now I gotta do another shot.
Quick, everyone drink a potion.
Yeah, I'll have a fire resistance potion then.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. That's 3. I'm gonna die. All right.
I'm going to take 2.
So we had
Fuck
Runa,
you and your liver, Jason.
Callum, and Cassavel all had a fire resistance potion. Anyone else?
At this point, they're not precious. It's
Yeah,
just
it's-
something we should do, you know?
Remy, you want to complete the set?
Sure.
All right, that
I
means
guess so.
you have 3 left. You drank,
5.
huh?
We drank
You
5.
drank 5. Yep,
Damn,
Jason, you're fucked.
I hope you don't have to work tomorrow.
I do. You were going to start rolling for levels of exhaustion without fire resistance at some point, so good job.
Oh, good. Nice.
So these guys are just guzzling fire potions all day, every day?
Well, they got a bunch of artificers who have an endless supply of magic items, so yeah.
Yeah.
Just when they're at work.
Switching to Goliath from Fire Ganassus, I don't have natural fire resistance anymore.
They also might have acclimated themselves over time
Then why would they need all these fire resistance potions then?
to get in and out, because, you know, that hurt.
Sure, too.
Opening the door hurts.
There's
Random lava spurts.
There's 2 doors to your north. I don't know what time folks got to go. It's about 4:50 when we got to log off today.
5 would be best.
Okay.
There's an Eagles playoff game to watch. I don't know if you saw the first play of the game, but Packers tried to return the kick, fumbled it.
Losers.
Eagles up 7-0.
That's why we're the Philly Sports Channel, y'all. We're the Philly Sports D&D channel. We love Philly sports so much that we play D&D during playoff games.
I'm actually not a Philly anything fan, but
Oh shit, he's a Steelers man.
they did so good yesterday.
Yeah, it was Steelers versus Ravens. I thought that was going to be Joel cheering against Cassavell.
Steelers pretty much sucked ever since they played Philadelphia. They've sucked since
They
then.
lost all their offensive mojo.
Yeah.
So then their defense was on the field all the time. Just
Yeah.
like last year.
Steelers, Ravens,
Anyway.
that Harrisburg area, that's like a big game there, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, central part of the state.
Yeah. I think you got time for one more room, probably.
All right,
sure.
let's do it.
Depends on what room you open up to. Which one?
Well,
are you
we're
going?
closest. We're closest to this one, and if we're trying to be quick, he's like, "Well, that's not the room."
No, it's okay. All right.
Well, yeah, you didn't have time for that room, guys, obviously.
All right, Cassavell's turn to kick the door in.
Give me a strength check.
18.
Oh boy. You guys got any of them shatters left?
Dude, I got tons of shatters.
Well, it's about time to shat some shats.
All right. As you kick in the door, you see what appears to be a storage area. There are several barrels, weapon racks, chests, armor racks, etc., all being used to store the orders that Ratchet and the other blacksmiths are making for the Omron army and nobility. In the northern area of the room near the next door, you see what appears to be. I have to go to a different layer so you can see it well. What appears to be 2 guard dogs, but they are made of scrap metal.
Oh.
Yeah, that come out at your presence.
If it were my dog, I'd call it Scrappy, that's for sure. Oh!
Yeah.
And
Down
in the,
boy.
And in the other corner, you see what looks to be a guard, similar to the guards that you've seen so far, but this one is bigger and made of metal, with runes all over his body. He activates as you enter the room.
Runa, you know this guy?
Looks like a shield guardian. Always wanted to make one of those.
I would say roll initiative, but I don't think we're going to have enough time, so this is a good place to end the session. Everyone level to 9 for what has been accomplished so far in the past couple sessions.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a
Maneuvers.
big level.
That
You're
is
fucked now, Jason.
5th level spells.
Yep.
Guys, tell me he's fucked.
Although we wouldn't have access to cast them right away, right? We would have to long rest first to prepare the new spells.
If you prepare spells, yeah, I think that's right.
I
Everybody
think
prepares.
everyone prepares spells.
It's
Oh, they do?
considered prepared now.
Well worded.
We'll see. You know what?
Although, well, yeah, I guess it would depend on your class, because
Like-
some classes prepare spells when they gain a level, isn't it? And
It's.
others-
I think it's known. Is it known spelled versus prepared spells?
I
No.
think they got rid of the known
I
spell
think it's a
language.
debate that we should not have right now while people are trying to leave.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I'm gonna just say again, rule of cool, you get your
Didn't
spells.
open can of worms with that one.
Rule of cool, you get your
Yeah.
spells. I actually
Baldur's Gate
think
rules.
like in the moment, like the idea of like a sorcerer specifically, and this is why I brought up the prepared part, figuring out how to cast fireball in the moment out of like, you know, whatever, stress or anxiety or whatever, just seems really cool.
Yeah, that is cool. You're right. That is like a mutant powers manifesting under certain
Yeah.
circumstances. Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
So that's what we're
Yeah, it's just as cool for bards to do
yeah, that's what we're gonna go with.
it.
Oh, I just remembered a saw.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Want to thank our top viewer of the week, Slow Moving Tax.
Not a bot.
Not a pot, clearly.
Definitely not a pod.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for the session. We'll continue the rescue of Ratchet next time in 2 weeks from now.
Finally getting to beat some ass. I'm into it. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Maybe an in-person session.
Maybe, yeah, if I get my USB cords in time.
I mean, you've got 2 weeks. I feel like,
It's doable.
hopefully.
Bye-bye. Huzzah! Thanks for watching that video. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the like button or ring the bell to subscribe to future notifications. You can also check us out on Twitch, where we stream our campaign every other Sunday at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We're trying to get to the affiliate level on Twitch, so any viewership or commentary that you can provide to us is super appreciated. And make sure to check the description box below for our social media information. See you at the pub.